All right, we are back answering your ACA and Medicare related questions. All right, Mark, this person says, someone told me you could change your plan by the second month if you weren't happy with the plan you chose on Marketplace, but if you didn't change it by then, you were stuck with the original plan for the entire year. Is this true?
That is not true. We're going to debunk that right here. You have to, once you pick your plan, you are good unless you got some misinformation or something, and then you have to file for an SEP. So that is simply not true.
Okay, this next question is, how do you get the $900 grocery allowance for Medicare recipients? Steve, you want to start us with that one?
Sure. That question is really broad. In the Medicare Advantage world, which we do sell a lot of those products to Medicare recipients, that is a Part C plan. And a lot of times with those plans, if a person is, again, in a lower income bracket, they might qualify for Medicaid and Medicare. And if that is true, then we have plans called DSNP, which means Dual Special Need Plan. And on those type of plans, they have grocery allowances along with other things. I think like helping paying power bills, and it's all kind of things built into those type plans where you can get extra funding. But the $900 a month thing, I don't think that would hold true across the board. That's probably one situation, but not across the board.
All right, let's turn to this. This person says, I turned 65 in 1 week. Please clarify the process I need to take to avoid penalties while I am still working and covered with my employer. Let's talk about how and when you need to sign up for Medicare first and foremost. Catherine?
You need to sign up now. The easiest way to do that is to go to medicare.gov and you can sign up immediately. You have 3 months before your birthday, the month of your birthday, and 3 months after. If you do not sign up during that time, you're subject to a penalty. That penalty is your gift forever. So you do want to sign up. You need to understand what your Part B status is. Part B is your physician office lab coverage. And if you don't sign up for it and you need it later, you'll pay a penalty again. If you have insurance and it is a qualified plan through your employer, you can defer, but you must check that defer box.
Yes, check that defer box. All right. Hey, Mark, this is an interesting question. Someone says, if you're married, do both people have to have coverage?
Well, it depends. Not you. They don't have to. But if you're married filing together, your income is going to be taken together. You live in the household; it's household income. So usually, usually you will be. There used to be a family glitch where people that had an offer of employer-based coverage, if it was affordable to them, but it was too expensive to have their family covered, they were not eligible to get their family covered on the marketplace. That family glitch has been fixed. So now if someone has an offer of employer coverage, say a husband or a wife in the family and their partner and their kids, they can't afford to do the full family plan through their employer insurance, they can then go on the marketplace and get subsidies to help pay down that cost of their premium and get covered that way.
Okay. Hey, Steve, this person says, can you apply for ACA assistance if you did not file 2021 taxes?
If you did not file 2021 taxes, you can apply, and during the application process, when you get to the end of the application, it gives you your results. Probably if you didn't file a 2021 tax, that's going to come up during that time, and you're going to have to answer additional questions.
All right, so you can still do it, but you will have to answer additional questions, maybe provide some more information as well. Thank you all for your time and your expertise. We appreciate it. Remember, Sunday is the deadline for ACA. If you missed any of this or you need to run it again, maybe play it for a loved one, it's going to be in the 2 Wants to Know section.